Hi friends, welcome to Interesting Facts, Figures and Quotes. I have, as usual, five interesting points to tell you. The first one is about Hitler. Hitler, from one war to another. Adolf Hitler, born in Austria in 1889, developed political views that were shaped by his experiences during the First World War and the defeat Germany suffered in 1918. At his first military screening, he was rejected for lack of physical vigor, but the demands of war changed the requirements, and in 1914 he joined the Bavarian Reserve Infantry, awarded 2 Iron Crosses for bravery during World War I. Hitler believed that if Germans had all been loyal to the cause as he had been, the country would have won the war. He blamed Germany's collapse on revolutionaries who rose up in early November 1918 and caused Kaiser Wilhelm I, that's the German emperor, to abdicate, although Germany had in fact already lost the war when that uprising began. Overlooking the contributions of patriotic German Jews to the war effort, Hitler portrayed November Revolution as a Jewish Bolshevik conspiracy and made Jews scapegoats for Germany's downfall. These ideas evolved into a social philosophy misreading history. Hitler concluded that Germany could avenge its humiliation and dominate Europe if it regained its will to victory, and eliminated those he accused of betraying the nation. His success in selling this myth to the public led to the Holocaust, that famous Holocaust, in which millions of Jews were murdered, and exposed Germany and the world to even greater calamity in the Second World War than it suffered in the First. At the age of 34, Adolf Hitler spent 9 months in prison, accused of treason after fomenting rebellion among Bavarian soldiers against the prevailing Weimar Republic. So that's about Hitler. 2. The basis of life is desire. According to the Rig Veda, the universe came into being when it desired so. When there is no desire, there is no life. We either choose life with all its ups and downs or opt for no desire and no life. 3. That men do not learn much from the lessons of history is most important of all the lessons that history has to teach, is a quote by famous author Aldous Huxley. 4. Fish and chip paper. Now, fish and chip paper means the things that seem to be novel and important today are quickly forgotten. The newspaper will be used tomorrow to wrap fish or thrown away. So that's how this fish and chip paper has come into existence. 5. China, not India, is the world's largest producer of onions. China grows some 20 million metric tons of allium produce, a genus that includes onions, scallion, shallot, garlic, chives, leek, etc., compared to India's 13 million metric tons. However, Chinese onion has few takers in South Asia because it lacks that pungency of Indian onions, which the region prefers for cooking. But India can export onions only in good years. It raked in nearly $500 million in exports in 2018, and it ends up consuming most of what it grows during bad years as is happening today in 2019. In fact, even in a good year, India is not the top onion exporter, nor is China. That honor goes to tiny Netherlands in agri hothouse that has found the most brilliant ways to grow enormous quantity of food produce in a country that is just about the size of Kerala. Can you beat that? The Dutch docked up $676 billion in onion exports in 2018, accounting for nearly 20% of the world onion trade, ahead of exports by China, Mexico, India, and the United States, all onion majors. So friends, that's all for today. Goodbye and see you soon.